Panthers back to the serve at 12-6. Panthers with the serve. Aiden Leahy again. It's returned this time. Billy Sukic. James Ferris. There's his chance to finally get one put away. 13-6 is the Panther lead. Aiden Leahy once again. Jump serve and a dandy. Return this time. James Ferris with the block. Right place, right time again. 3 blocks for points by James Ferris. And the lead stretches to 14-6. This was a 7-6 game just a minute ago, or set just a minute ago. Leahy again with that jump serve. It is working for him tonight. And a little pooch goes right over the net to break that string. Troy Boyle probably didn't even know he got the point. Just sort of off his wrist into an empty spot on the St. Clair side. And it's a 14-7 St. Clair lead. Middle hitter sophomore Stephen Prosser with his Viking serve. James Ferris into the net, and his momentum carried him into the net. Yeah. You're actually allowed to touch the net on the follow-through with the arm, but James Ferris got his body into the net. That is a dead ball, point Central Catholic. And Stephen Prosser again. James Ferris with a good look, and he sails it long. Billy Sukic gets it, and Robert Joseph takes care of business. Robert Joseph with his 6th kill tonight. Panther get the side out point back, and it's a 15-9 lead. Billy Sukic wearing the libero jersey, back row. Good serve. Eric Carnevale, it was an awkward, the bump pass did not come to the setter. Eric Carnevale tried to do the best he could with it, putting it over on the second touch. Did not work. And the lead is now 7 for the Panthers, 16-9. Oh, Billy Sukic hammers it right into the net. Too bad. That was going to roll over. Instead, it rolls under. Service error, side out, and point Vikings. Troy Boyle lands just out. Service error sends that side out and point over to the Panthers, where Michael Lynch takes over the serving chores, and a 17-10 Panther lead. Second set. Panthers 1 set already in hand. Oh, too bad. Good look by Eric Carnevale, but that one goes long. He steamrolled that one down the defense, but he had just a little bit too much on it. Lynch again, a little balloon ball type of a serve, nothing terribly. Nicely got out of there by Aiden Leahy, and Robert Joseph did not find an open spot in the defense. Carnevale, it's playable. I'll explain that in a minute. Oh, Aiden Leahy into the net. It actually went up into the rolled up net that divides this court. It is playable off of the structure and off of anything attached to the structure if it lands on your own side. If it had gone across the net, that is not allowed. It can't touch anything and go on the other side of the net. So it was playable, even though it left your picture. Robert Joseph out of bounds to the near side. Once again, a great look at a slicing attack. But Robert Joseph zips it into the lower section of the stands, and it is Central Catholic serving again. Patrick Skiba with it. And an ace by the Central Catholic Vikings. First one of those on the night for them. Panthers have 7. And just like that, the Vikings are back within 5. It's 18-13. Patrick Skiba, senior hitter with a serve. Well, the timing was way off, but it was a nice recovery by Jared Brown to get that little floater over into the donut hole to center. of the Viking defense. Side out point. Panthers in a 6-point lead now, 19-13. We're still in this lengthy second set. Robert Joseph has been in the weight room again. That serve goes about 12 feet long. Service error sends a side out and point to Central Catholic, where Stuart McLaughlin, the senior, with just a little dump serve over the net. Michael Lynch handles it. Aiden Leahy takes care of it. 9 kills now for Aiden Leahy after Robert Joseph had the early team lead. Aiden Leahy's come back with a vengeance now to capture the team lead in kills with 9. Jared Brown again with a St. Clair serve, and now a 6-point lead at 20-14, just what you want. A nice cushion of points as you get to 20-point territory. From the back row, it's a free ball. No power came on that one from the Vikings. Short set. Does it come back? It does indeed. James Ferris hammered it home, but a good defense played. Michael Lynch. Ferris again with a place. He placed it right where he wanted it, in a place where Central Catholic could not get to it. Kill number 3 for James Ferris, and a 7-point lead, 21-14. 4 points the Panthers need to close out the second set. Jared Brown once again. No power once again. Free ball for the Panthers. There's a short set. Chris Howie. Wowie Howie. 4 kills for Chris Howie. 22-14. Panthers pulling away here as the second set comes to a conclusion. Substitutions on the floor. First time we've seen these guys. Number 14 is Brad Kolditz. He got some play last week. That boy can jump. And number 24, Mitchell Boring. He's an outside hitter. Mitch, a junior. James Ferris has it up. Chris Howie just rolls it over the net. Nothing fancy on that. And over the back line it goes. Eric Carnavale tried to dump it on the back line. He did not. Panthers now with the 23-14 lead, 2 points away from capturing the second set. Jared Brown. There's the set from the center. Eric Carnavale. Wow. My goodness, Jared Brown just sticking his hands up in a defensive move. He didn't want to get smacked by that. Michael Lynch over the top. Back set right side, Eric Carnavale into the net. A pretty good set. Eric was trying to slice it down the St. Clair defense. It did not work. And the Panthers now with 10 set points in hand is 24-14. Any one of the next 10 that goes the Panthers' way brings this set to a close. Jared Brown. Oh, the overpass. Chris Howie finishes off set number 2 at 25-14 after the Panthers took away set number 1, 25-13. Stick with us, everybody. Lots more volleyball to come. We'll be right back. Kevin McGahey still here with you. John Buckholt behind the camera, and we are set for set number 3 of this best-of-5 match. Already the Upper St. Clair Panthers have 2 sets in hand. We've switched again. It's the Panthers homestanding here, playing left to right in this third set. The Vikings of Central Catholic High School playing in the dark jerseys right to left. About the only way you can tell them apart is Central Catholic's libero, the defensive specialist, has a gold jersey on. Upper St. Clair's libero, Billy Sukic, plays in gray. And it looks like roughly the same personnel we had when we left you just a minute ago. Brad Kolditz, number 14, a sophomore, is there on the far side in the back row. And Mitchell Boring, number 24, the junior, he's on the floor as well to start this third set. And Chris Howie starts this third set with a tremendous attack, but it did not find open space. He gets another shot at it off the net. 4 hits called. It did not go off the Central Catholic block. It apparently went off the net. Now, well, Chris Howie draws a yellow card for that, but wasn't really, here I'm talking through it. I wasn't sure whether it was actually off a hand or off the net. He played it when he shouldn't have, has drawn a yellow card. That's a warning for unsportsmanlike play. It's a fairly minor deal, but I hope it doesn't get Chris Howie upset about it. It's just one of those deals. He wasn't paying attention, and he should have. He gets the shot again off a block this time, and down Central Catholic with a block on a Howie attack. And the Vikings open up the third set with an early 2-0 lead. We are ready. It is the setter Troy Doyle with a serve for Central Catholic. Mitch Boring gets a chance, and there he's in the scorebook. Mitchell Boring with his first attack and first kill. He's 1 for 1 on the night. Panthers get off the schneid. Central Catholic leads 2-1. Mitchell Boring with the serve, top spin deal. Central Catholic has it. Eric Carnevale, yes, he dumps it in the back right corner. Eric Carnevale's been looking for one of those all night. He finally finds one, lands it in. A successful kill, and it's a 3-1 Central Catholic lead. Patrick Skiba, Central Catholic serve, left side. Brad Kolditz, I think it's called for I think he did not. It wasn't blocked. It went into the net. 4-1 is the Central Catholic lead. Patrick Skiba again. Tips off the net. It's still playable. Short set. It's still in play. That one came back right at the net. Michael Lynch with a set. Brad Kolditz with a hand just rolls it over the net, and Brad Kolditz in the book with his first kill tonight. 7 guys with kills. Panthers cut that deficit. It's a 4-2 Central Catholic lead. Left side, a slicing attack attempt by Bill Boehner. That did not make it over the net. Point for the Panthers, and we're back within 1. 4-3. Vikings still lead. Jared Brown with a serve. Short set. James Ferris with a block, but a nice recovery by the Vikings to keep that in play. Michael Lynch back set. Chris Howie got a little bit too far underneath it. Sailed it long. Point and side out Vikings in a 5-3 lead here in the third set. New player on the floor for Central Catholic. That is an improper substitution. Number 2 did not properly check into the scorers table. That is senior Peter Sheldonbrand. Well, here we go again. I think Sheldonbrand just ran onto the floor without checking in first with the official that he's supposed to do. Here again, they don't tell me anything up here. It is a substitution problem. It's always important when a substitution happens. Check in first with the referee. The 2 players stand at the sideline. Referee says, A-OK, number this for number that, and in they go. Except for the libero, the guy wearing the alternate color jersey. Liberos can freely substitute at any time without checking into the referee, usually to play back row. But in this case, it looks like Peter Sheldonbrand did not properly check in at the line so that the official knew who he was and where he was going. I mean, it's only 1 point, but let's see if we get this thing straightened out. This is the second major substitution problem or officiating problem we've had in this match. It's taken quite a bit of time as we get these things sorted out. And I apologize for not knowing really what is happening, but it looks like the original decision by the VAR official will stand, a substitution error. Point St. Clair. Schuldenbrand is not allowed to come in. Chris Howie serves, and it's a 5-4 Viking lead. That's about all I can tell you. I regret I do not know what all that was about. All I do know is that James Ferris just got credit for his fourth block to tie this third set up at 5, and Chris Howie continues with the serve. Now the substitution. Number 2. There's the signal. Number 2 comes in for number 23. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Apparently the same thing just happened. Apparently the same thing just happened. I'm sorry, I can't explain it to you. It's a problem in the way the substitution was made. Which player goes for which player in the process that the substitutions happened. Now, usually you don't see these kinds of substitution errors at this level. But it's just, I'm sorry, it's just confusion. I wish I could explain it a little bit better, but I regret I cannot. Meanwhile, it's Aiden Leahy leading the charge here with the Panthers with 9 kills now for 2 sets and a half. You'd think there'd be more, but actually these kills are spread out among 7 different St. Clair players. The points have been gathered in by 4 decent blocks by James Ferris and 7 aces, so they haven't all happened by virtue of offense. And speaking of offense, do we have it straight now? Does Central Catholic have the right players on the floor in the right place at the right time? One, two, three. They've got 6. And Chris Howie is still serving. We're tied up at 5 in the third set. I generally chalk it up to early season jitters, but everybody has played a match or 2 already. James Ferris with a block. Central Catholic successfully gets it back. A back row attack called. I regret I was looking the other way on that one, but you're not allowed to step over that white line from the back row and hit. You can bump the ball over the net, but you cannot hit. And it looks like that violation was called. Panthers get another point, and it's a 6-5 lead for the Panthers, and that one sails out of bounds. Doing the serving right now is Billy Smith, a sophomore, number 13. He came on the floor during all this confusion. And he's got another one coming. Panthers lead 7-5. A little more conventional that time. To the center. Ferris with the block. And it works. It goes right down the front of him onto the Central Catholic side. And it's 5 blocks for points in the books for James Ferris tonight. 8-5 Panther lead. Billy Smith, little backspin serve from the left side, also into the net. That's happened before when Bill Boehner has had a pretty good look at it. What he's doing, though, is hitting from the left side with the right hand. It means his body's twisted, and he hammers that ball into the net. He's done it a couple of times now. It's better to have a left-hander play that side, but if you can't, well, that's the best they've got. Billy Smith again with the serve. At the net, just touched over. Michael Lynch now with the set, and wow! Brad Kolditz got way, way under that. It was a very hard hit ball, but it went all the way to the wall. It'll be side out. Point Central Catholic. And we'll try the substitution one more time. And it worked. There we go. Nicely done. Now on the floor, number 2 has made it on Peter Sheldon for Central Catholic. James Ferris with a good hit, but it did not find pay dirt. And that one lands out. Eric Carnavale had a really good look at that one. I thought that was going to land inside the back sideline. It did not. It sails into the St. Clair bench. St. Clair side out. End point at 10-6 in the third set. Oh my, here we go again. I mean, we're not exactly dealing with freshmen here. These are people who've played this game before, and we may have a rotation error yet again. The official doing her best to keep things straight here. She needs to know that everybody, all the proper people are in their proper places, and indeed they are, and we can go again. And it's Brad Kolditz with a serve. That was going to land right in the back line. Good serve, Brad. Billy Smith has it. Brad Kolditz, not a setter, but he does the setting. And Mitchell Boring ends up getting the ball over the net, back left side. Yeah, that wasn't coming with power. The set was behind the hitter. Boring again, but right at the Central Catholic defender. Carnavale, no power. Michael Lynch, more conventional set. And James Ferris hammering it home. Only his 4th kill of the night. But it's an 11-6 Panther lead now. James Ferris with a good looking attack that time. Brad Kolditz, a sophomore hitter. Nice little serve. Handled by the back row. Back set, right side, rolled over the net. Billy Smith pops it up. Michael Lynch. James Ferris again, and down the front of the block it goes. Back-to-back kills by James Ferris, bringing him up to 5 for the night. 12-6, 6-point Panther lead now. Kolditz again. Knuckleball of a serve. Now the set to the left side. Again, no power. Lynch, and it's, wow, Mitchell Boring. Up and down for Boring now. 7-point Panther lead at 13-6. Touched over the net. Billy Sukic now pooching it back. He's allowed to do that. You're not allowed to swing and hit it from the back row. Oh, James Ferris. He was a little confused on that. The set was low. James twisted his body to try to make contact and hammered it into the tape. Instead of over side out point Vikings, and it's Bill Boehner, the sophomore. For the serve. Ferris, though, hopping up and hammering it down. 6 kills now for James Ferris, and out he goes in favor of Jared Brown, who comes in for some front row play. Billy Sukic with the serve. Short set. Oh, my goodness, that goes way long. That was Peter Sheldon-Brand, who had all the substitution issues a minute ago. Got his first attempt, then sailed it way over the St. Clair back line. 15-7. Third set. Overpass. And down it goes. Jared Brown with his second kill. That first pass is supposed to go to your own front line, and when it goes to the other guy's front line, that happens. The opposition front line has a really good look at it, and Jared Brown just hammered that one home. And right back with a block by Jared, his first. It's a 10-point lead at 17-7. And Coach Giuliano takes one more timeout for his team. Panthers lead by 10, 17-7. Aiden Leahy not on the floor right now. He leads all St. Clair attackers with 9 kills. Number 23, Robert Joseph, who we haven't seen in a while. He's in second place with 6, tied with James Ferris, who had some great opportunities here in the third set. Chris Howie with 5. Mitchell Boring, he's got 2 here in this third set. Jared Brown with 2, and Brad Kolditz had 1 here early in this third set. Panthers, by the way, win this set, and we all get to go home early and see what the Penguins are up to, and to see if they can extend their winning streak to 16. They've got the Buffalo Sabres tonight. 5 blocks for points for James Ferris, and 7 aces for the Panthers tonight. It'll be Billy Sukic again with the serve, and a good one. Does it come back? It does. Nice recovery by the Vikings to bring that one back. Left side, Mitchell Boring way wide into the near stands. And it will be Peter Sheldonbrand with the Vikings serve. Easy does it. Boring with a set. He's not a setter. Jared Brown just touching the ball over the net. That's about the best he can do with it. Oh, at the net. Somebody touched it. Yeah, it looks like the Central Catholic player number 15, Stephen Prosser, touched it. I knew one of them had. My eyes aren't that good to have been able to tell it, but the Panthers get the benefit of the dead ball, the violation, really. Point inside out, and it's Michael Lynch for the St. Clair serve at 18-8 in the third set. Michael Lynch left side. Mitchell Boring into the block and out of bounds. Mitchell Boring can hit with power. My goodness, we haven't seen much of him these first 2 home matches. He's a junior. It's nice to know he will be coming up next year as a senior. Michael Lynch again with the serve. Panthers by 11, 19-8. Just touched over. Boring covers it nicely. And Billy Smith, yeah, just touching it over. Nothing else he could do with that. Left side. Lands just out. Well, a good look by Patrick Skiba in the slicing attack, but it does go just wide. Panthers now with a decent cushion here at 20-8. Substitution now. Kyle Austin. First time we've seen him. This is only the second home match. First time we've seen him. He's a junior, an outside hitter, and gets some varsity playing time now with a 12-point Panther lead. Good serve from the left side. That one works. That is what Patrick Skiba was trying to do just a minute ago. That one works just to the right of Brad Kolditz. Side out. Point Vikings. Troy Doyle, the senior setter, back with that serve. Back set. Mitchell Boring. It does come back. It's playable. Short set. Lands in. I had to see what the call was because the linesman turned his head. We didn't get a flag call. The official called it from the ladder here on the near side. Jared Brown with a good kill. His third. Panthers now 4 points away from finishing up this set and sending everybody home early. Mitchell Boring. Whoa. Nice line drive serve, but ended up about 8 feet long over the back line. Service error. Point and side out. Central Catholic substitution for them now. Number 28 jumps on the floor. This is junior Bill Butterfield doing the serving. Good serve. Michael Lynch with a set. Brad Kolditz did not get it to the floor. Still in play. Central Catholic from the playing right to left. Oh my, Eric Carnavale with a slicing attack attempt again. Wallops that one into the net. 22-10, 3 points now is all the Panthers need to finish off this match. Jared Brown just gets it over, but it also goes wide. Service error gives side out and point to Central Catholic. Stephen Prosser, Vikings serve. We've done a good one. Line drive just barely over the net. Left side, Brad Kolditz with a left hand, putting it right in the center of the Central Catholic defense. Brad Kolditz, kill number 2. 23-11, Panthers here in the third set. Billy Smith with that serve. Right side, Eric Cannavale into the net. 4 hits, it was not blocked, it was into the net, and now the Panthers with 13 match points in hand. Billy Smith the serve, and back it comes. Sheldon Branch just popped it over. Michael Lynch with the set. Brad Kolditz. Oh, the overpass, and James Ferris on the overpass puts it to the back line and down for kill number 7. And the Panthers victorious here at home in their second Section 1 Whoopeel match of the season. A 2-0 record now. Tied atop Section 1. Panthers win this one by scores of 25-13, 25-14, 25-11. Aiden Leahy, the leader with kills tonight with 9. James Ferris second with 7. Robert Joseph, we didn't see in the third set. He was in there with 6. Chris Howie 5. Jared Brown 3. Mitchell Boring 3. And Brad Kolditz 2. Well, we're glad you're with us tonight, everybody. We apologize for the sound difficulties we had early in this match. There's plenty more volleyball yet to come this season. I'm Kevin McGahey. John Buckhold was your cameraman tonight. Thanks a lot for watching Cable 7. We'll see you next time on Upper St. Clair Boys Volleyball.